and gentlemen, this is the Morgeez Rap Battle Royale. Quizzico, sitting with me right now is none other than Dreama.
Himself, the big dreamer.
Dreama is gonna be able to tell the world right now how much of the music industry that he's known and he's all about. In Quizzico, we've got part one and part two. Okay, in part one, we've got questions that are relating to the music industry. These questions related to the music industry, they're all split into three parts again. So we've got music business, then you're gonna receive questions from the creative aspect of the music industry,
All right.
measuring in songwriting, the creative aspect of the music industry, but we are only focusing on songwriting techniques.
Okay, I get you.
All right. Oh, before I forgot, this question and answer, this quizzical, has got no correction answers to you. If you provide an answer, that's it. Correct or it's not correct, that's it.
Okay,
We're gonna move to the next question. All right.
I got you.
Yeah, because this is not an ABC crash school. So
I'm supposed to be knowing my shit.
all right. However, every contestant is gonna be judged by
Level of
by the
knowledge.
nature of the answer that they provide to each of these questions.
Yes, sir.
We've got two sections in general knowledge. Section one is local, and 4 questions. Section two is international, 6 questions. Total, 10 questions. I'm going to be starting right now with the general knowledge session. All right?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, in general knowledge, we have a question that's coming straight to you from the local music scene.
Yes,
One
sir.
is that which record label was Nasty C signed to before, and which record label is he right now?
Before he was signed to um the African the he was signed to Nasty C was signed to, because I know now he's signed to Def Jam, but before that Def Jam he was in the he was with together with
Okay, I
was
think this
together
question
with
is referring
your-
to
the likes
which
of
local label
Sony Africa Productions or something
before.
going abroad.
Yeah, you're right to say now it's Def Jam, but by now, which local label was he signed to before? Mm, mm, mm.
He was signed to Sony.
All right, cool. So now that's your answer. Your
Yes.
answer said he was signed to Sony. So
Yes.
now we're going to move straight to the next question. Question number 2, which artist from West Africa did Master KG featured in the remix of his hit song, Jerusalem?
It's none other but sorry, you wanna finish the
No,
question?
it's fine.
It's none other but Burna Boy,
And
my favorite.
and from which country?
He's from Nigeria.
Your answer is Burna Boy from Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
That is your answer, man. We're going to move straight up to question number 3. Question number 3 on local scene again is coming straight up. That rapper Slicker was a member of which group in South Africa?
Slicker was part of the woo. It's right here, it's floating.
You can say pass if you can't remember.
Morafi. Morafi.
Is your answer Morafi?
No, it's actually not Morafi. Morafi. He was signed to, it's Morafi. Let me give you Morafi.
Okay, the question was, I repeat, which Slicker is a South African rapper?
Yeah.
Which South African group was he a member of?
Yes.
And your answer is?
Morafi.
Okay, your answer is Morafi. On that note, we're going to move to question number 4. Question number 4. List at least 4 of South African MCs that you think they are so dope and why.
Credit I'll give it to Stogie T for his lyrical ability. He's one of the best rappers. It actually is. Second to him, I would give it to the boy Aries for his lyrical ability. He's very dope. And Thirdly, I would give it to AKA for being able to connect to so many people. Fourthly, I would give it to Casper Nyovest for being one of the making so much money, hyping up music. Yeah.
Yeah. The four rappers that he thinks they are so dope in South Africa is number one is Stogie T.
Yes, sir.
Number two,
Aries,
three,
AKA
number four.
Casper Nyovest.
There you have it, folks. On that note, we're gonna move to the international scene on Quizzico, Morgeez Rap Battle Royale, 5th edition. Let's go! All right. So now, question number one on the international scene is that who is the first rapper to make it into the Forbes list of billionaires?
Jay-Z.
Then we'll move to the
Jayco.
next question, more. Yeah, Quizzico. Yeah. Give it up for yourself, man. You'll be doing very well.
Thank you.
Before I proceed on local scene, you've got 4 questions and you've got 3 right. How about that?
Thank you. God bless for my.
All right. So now we're on the international scene.
Yes,
on
sir.
the international scene, you've got 1 question right already. So now we're gonna move to question number 2.
Okay.
Question number 2 was or is, what is the name of Jay-Z's first album?
Woo. Jay-Z's first album. Alright, pass. Forgot.
All right, you got that one wrong. You say pass. So now let's go. Question number 3 is, in what year and month did Tupac die, and how did he die?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think it's when I was born, 19. If I'm right, no. It was 1996, around that time, and he was in a battle with the BIG, his crew, they were beefing with the other crew, so they came to him. He got shot, I think. Yeah,
All
that's how
right.
he died.
So if I may recap your answer, you were saying Tupac died in the year 90,
96.
and how did he died?
It was a gang fight. He got shot. He was fighting with BIG's gang.
All right. So your answer is that he got shot. That's how he died.
Yeah.
Straight up to the next question. Give it up to yourself on that one. Then we move
Thank
straight
you.
up now to question number 4. Question number 4 is, which rapper has the real names Andre Young?
Has real names Andrian.
Yeah. Andre Young. Andre is spelled Andre, and Young is Young. Like Mr. Young.
Dr. Dre.
Give it up to yourself on that one. Then
Thank
we move to
you.
the next one. Let's move to question number 5. Question number 5 is, what is the name of Birdman's record label?
It's Young Money Records.
Yeah, we go to the next question. Now, question number 6 is, name 3 successful artists from the Young Money stable.
Lil Wayne, Mr. Drake, Nicki Minaj. Yes, sir. You said 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those 3.
If you got more, you can still let them out.
There's a lot. There's Gada Gada. There's Tiger.
All right, you can stop right there. Thank you
Yeah.
very much on that one. So now, on Quizzico, we come to the end of general knowledge. So
Sir.
on the international scene, you've got 6 questions, and Dreama yourself, you've got 4 right. No, you got 5 right. You got 5 right
Out of 6.
out of 6.
I'm a pro, guys.
And general knowledge, local scene, you got 4 questions and you got 3
You're right.
right. Give it up to yourself on that one. So now that is general knowledge aspect of Quizzico on the Morgeez Rap Battle Royale. So now we're gonna move to the next segment. The next segment is actually the IQ test in the music industry.
Yes, sir.
This is the big one. This is the reason for the competition. This is the reason for the Morgeez Rap Battle Royale. This is the reason for the 5th week of the Morgeez Rap Battle Royale competition. And hanging with me right here, the one, the only, Dreama.
Yes,
Dreama,
sir.
Dreama,
Got you.
Dreama.
I'm out here.
All right, now let's go. Okay, so now we're going to start with a music business section.
Yes, sir.
First question coming through saying, briefly describe what you understand by music promotion.
Music promotion, this would have to be the PR side of it, you know, promoting the content, your style out there for people to know what you're on about. Yes, that's how far I know. That's what promotion is when it comes to music. Promoting your music. It could be by going out to your local radio stations, you know. Yeah, putting your music out there for people to know what you're doing. Performing on stages. Yes.
All right. Then question number 2 is, what is music distribution in your own terms?
Music distribution.
Mhm.
It's the distribution of your music. In other words, you can have your music with a certain label, but they can choose another distribution like your Sony. Those people that actually distribute music to the public, to your But nowadays, because there is no your music, so we're dealing with a lot of digital distribution. So you'd be slicker online, you know. Yeah, that in my own term.
All right. So now let's talk about music licensing. What do you understand about music licensing?
This term I actually heard about it, never really took to consideration. But what I know about music licensing is that your music has to be licensed for it to actually play on radio. So there are certain people that know how to license music. Yeah.
Then we've got question number 4, music business. What does the word or term royalty, or should I say royalty, stand for?
Kingdom.
Let's thank you on that one. That's your answer. The term royalty in music business, you said it stands for kingdom. Then you say it stands for?
Kingdom.
Now we'll move to the next question, number 5. List up to 3 types of managers in the music business.
What type of managers that would an artist have?
Yes, 3 types of managers that you can name.
I know you can have your manager, that your immediate manager that has your bookings. They deal with your bookings of your gigs and all that. Your third manager would probably be the person. The first one would be the person that owns you. You know everything that you do. You know, and I don't know the other one. Sorry.
Okay, so in other words, what you're saying, you are able to list how many?
2.
Okay, namely?
Your immediate one, the one that books, your manager that books your gigs for you. That's the person that goes around, manages you, like where to go, where's your next when is your next show. He manages that type of thing. And then you can have your manager whereby he owns everything that you do, your music, you know, everything, your whole movement. That's your manager. He's the one that grabs up everything, you know. He grabs up the moolah for you to be able to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And you can probably have your third manager being your public relations manager, whereby they distribute your music out there. They manage your content, your appearance, how you appear, etc.
Okay, so but then if you want to put, okay, you said the third one is public relations manager,
Yes.
and the second one is?
Your overall manager, the one that your stable manager, the one that owns your music.
All right, so on that note, we are done with music business IQ test on Dreama.
Thank you everyone, thank you.
All right, so now we're gonna move straight up to the next segment, which is songwriting. knowledge about songwriting techniques. All right.
Yes, sir.
So now let's go straight. Question number one on songwriting techniques is break down the body parts of a song. For example, we got bridge. So what are the other
Other
parts?
parts. You
Yeah.
have your introduction, you can have your chorus, you can have your verse, and you can have your outro. You can have your bridge, you can have your backups, you can have your skis in there. So many, yeah.
Or some of that one because we actually ask you to name four other parts, but now you've named up to six parts or five parts.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
So now we move to question number two on songwriting techniques. Who would you consider the best or greatest rap songwriter to date and why?
It's Jayco, mainly because
Mm.
he's on that movement that he's the true prophet. From my the way he's saying it, he's saying other artists are just there for the fame. Now he's dropping his lyrics to teach, to make people feel better, to comfort. It has knowledge in it. So he would be the best rapper for me when it comes to lyrical content. J. Cole.
Or some on that one? Your answer is J. Cole, the best or greatest songwriter of all time. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, now let me move to question number three on the songwriting techniques segment. Now, how would you define rhyming on a song?
Uh, you see, rap is actually rhythm and poetry. So, with those, when you write a lyric, it has to actually have a word that's going to rhyme with like dome, home in each and every end of the sentence. Yes, that's rhyming for me.
Awesome on that one. So, that's gonna give us the room to move to question number four. So remember, on this segment, there are no accurate or specific answer. Like as I said before, contestants will be judged on
How
the
satisfying the
how
question.
satisfied judges are. That is how contestants will be judged. All right.
Yes, sir.
Question number five is saying, what is the difference between trap music and traditional rap music?
Traditional rap music is they have a lot of anger, it's gangster type of rap. And when it comes to trapping, they just blinging up, just dropping swag, ice type of ish. There's not a lot of violence in it. It's just swag and street style. Where opposed to traditional rap, there's a lot of gangster, there's a lot of fighting. You find your other rappers, the political rappers, etc.
So do you mean though, like in trap music, there can't be any rapper who can stand up writing about situations around them, like politics and other things that,
Yeah.
you mentioned?
Well, it can be done,
Oh,
but usually they don't do it like that. But yeah, they are trap is style. There's a difference. The style is different, basically.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, then now that moves us to question number six. Overall,
hmm
how would you describe your songs and your writing patterns?
My songs are more. They are more about trying to teach, and my pattern. I say, I'm a poet. I'm a poet. I'm a poet. So I write poetry. I rhyme a lot in my songs. Yeah.
All right. Um, that concludes segment B, segment number two, which is songwriting techniques IQ. So now let's move straight up to C,
Yeah.
performance techniques. How well do you know your music industry? Who is taking chances in the music business? Who is the joke in music industry?
Is that a question?
That is exactly what this whole episode is
all
all
about.
about.
Yeah.
Who ain't making mama proud? Who sucks behind the microphone?
Yeah. Is that a question that I should answer? I'm like, God damn, bro. Now I gotta shoot niggas up.
So that brings us to section C,
Oh, yeah.
part 3, which is performance techniques. Question number 1 for performance techniques is saying, what's the difference between a concert, festival, and club gigs?
Concert would be one of those whereby you getting booked by. There's a lot of acts that are going to happen there. It's not, yeah. That's a concert. It's done mainly. It's a huge concert. You know, your speakers are being put out there. There's promoters out there. Yeah, and the second one was what?
Festivals.
Festival.
Yeah.
Your festival will be your 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 yearly things that are done, probably like your Cape Town, your Durban July, yeah, and then your third
Club
one,
gigs.
your club gigs is those ones that you make extra money with for yourself, that you book for yourself. You go to clubs, get called there, you perform. It's all you. Normally, you just the only act that's gonna be there, opposed to other ones.
That's your answer. Then we'll move to question number 2. If you are in a gig lineup of performance, all right, and you are slated to be the second performer, all right, which means somebody has performed before you, all right,
Yes, sir.
but you're not the last one, all right.
Yeah.
What would be your most appropriate opening speech? And after your performance, what would be your closing speech?
Wow. How am I going to approach it? God damn. First of all, I would make sure that because there was another artist, there could be a way that if I just go in, I might not even get noticed. So I'm gonna introduce myself with probably an act, you know, just like how Nasty C does his. You know, it's Nasty C, those things that play behind. Yeah, I would come up with something like that before I go in there, so to be different, so that they can differentiate who I am. And my closing would be to thank everybody for listening to me and advertising more music to come and telling them to stay tuned on my pages.
All right. That is your answer on that one. Now, question number 3. Describe your performer's entry style as a music artist.
My performance entry style.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to enter in the stage? God damn. With a freestyle. I'ma go in there with a freestyle. I'ma ask my homie to play some beat there for me. Then I'm just gonna freestyle.
All right. You will freestyle. On that note, we move to question number 4. What effect does a proper wardrobe have on your performance?
Well, for me, it all identifies what you're standing for, you know? Yeah. So for me, my appearance is what I'm pushing. The music that I have is sort of like a kid that that never knew they could make it, even though they were different from other people. That's who I'm promoting. So for me, it plays a big important role how I wear. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like other people. Just what you feel is real, and if people can connect to what you're doing, then that's proper.
All right. On that note, then we move to question number 5. It's saying, who is a road manager?
A road manager. It would be that person that navigates the road, I guess.
That's your answer. Are you saying that person that navigates the road?
Yeah, he has to know where we're going. If we are being booked in Cape Town, he has to make sure that this is how we're gonna get there at the appropriate time, the right transport mode. If we got a gig somewhere, they have to make sure that we get there in the appropriate time. So they do that.
So now, finally, final questions, final overall. How would you rate your knowledge of the music industry in general?
In a scale of 1 to 10, or
100 by 90 or 1 to 10 or whatever.
I give myself a fair 75%. So an award is like a huge achievement to a musician. So I don't know if I'm answering you right.
Like I said before, you just provide an answer like you know it. It's got nothing to do with me.
God damn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. No, is there anything you want to add? Because I've finished the questions on the script. So, is there anything you want to add? Something that you know very well, that probably my dumb ass didn't even remember to ask you that kind of question.
No. I think every question was covered.
All right. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we've been torturing Dreama on music business IQ, music industry IQ. So far, he has provided all of his answer, and you have seen him, you have known him, how much he knows the music industry. Ladies and gentlemen, once and again, I just want you to give it up.
It's your boy Dreama. Yes, sir.